It's time for Museum Minute. I'm Chip Bell, curator of Georgia Writers Museum, and this is a lapel pin like the one Augustus Longstreet wore as a young boy in the early 1800s when he was a student at Richmond Academy in Augusta. He was a terrible student. In fact, his teacher called him unteachable and told his dad, "Augustus is a total dunce." Longstreet spent a lot of time sitting on the dunce seat facing the wall. So how do you think he turned out? He would become the president of Emory, Centenary College in Louisiana, Ole Miss, and the University of South Carolina. Now here is the backstory. Augustus Longstreet was born in 1790. His father was William Longstreet, an inventor who invented the first steamboat. Now, I bet you thought that was Robert Fulton. Google William Longstreet to learn more about that. Augustus, or Gus as his buddies called him, was creative and restless. Richmond Academy was strict, disciplined, and relied on rote memorization rather than on creative thinking. It was not a good educational match for young Gus. His biographer wrote that Gus had an uncanny gift of keeping the side of his face turned toward the teacher quite straight, while he so contorted the other side as to send the pupils into uncontrollable roars of laughter. The teacher couldn't understand and finally told Mr. Longstreet that his son was hopeless. Gus's father, William, was humiliated. He moved the family out of Augusta to the countryside. The story had a happy ending. Gus left Richmond Academy and went to school at Willington Academy, founded by Dr. Moses Waddell, who would become later the president of the University of Georgia, and who had a totally different teaching style. Longstreet became hooked on literature and learning. He graduated from Yale, completed law school, and became a lawyer, then a judge, a Methodist minister, best-selling author, and finally president of 4 different Southern universities. During his careers, he got to know many people across Georgia, and their stories inspired his book, Georgia Scenes, the first book of literature and humor produced in Georgia. He was inducted into the Georgia Writers Hall of Fame in 2000. So now you know the rest of the museum story. The Richmond Academy pin is a part of the collection of Georgia Writers Museum. Come for a visit to learn more stories like this one.